Hey everybody. I'm afraid this might wobble a little bit. It's on my computer. But my name is Carly Ann Stoffer. I am a diamond rank coach. And I'm so excited to be talking to you guys today. And I'm so glad that you're in this group. Because if you're in here, you have decided that you're at least a little bit interested in coaching. So that's awesome. And if you're in here, you've either been a challenger in a group before, so you know what challenge groups are all about, or you have no idea and you just want to know all about everything. So first, I just want to talk to you kind of about, you know my name, but about why I decided to become a coach. Just give you a little bit of background information about me. Growing up, I was always into team sports, and I was always, told what to do. We did team workouts. We did, I never had to really worry about working out on my own. It was like my schedule was set for me, and I just did what I was told. And I really thrived on that team atmosphere. Hey, Erin and Amanda, girls. So I grew up that way, and that's just kind of how I stayed fit and how I stayed in shape. And then I went to college, and it's like, hello, like I did some athletics my first year of college, but after that, I was on my own, and I was kind of like, oh crap, I can't eat as much as I was eating before, and figure out my workouts, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so that's when I first found Beachbody products, was in college, and I started on the P90X, and I lost like, oh my gosh, 30 pounds maybe or something. And it was awesome, but guess what? The accountability was missing. I did it all by myself. I got a hold of the programs. We won't talk about how I got a hold of them, but I got a hold of them. And I went through the whole program, saw awesome results, best shape ever that I've been in my whole life. But I was missing the accountability. So guess what? How many years later, 3 or 4 years later, I was back, and I had gained even more weight than I had gained before. So I started again because I knew I liked P90X. I went back on the P90X3 this time. Again, how did I get the program? It wasn't the right way, but still wasn't a coach, didn't know about coaching. I saw pretty good results with that, but no accountability. So I slowly started to gain the weight back. I'm happy to say I didn't gain all of it back, but then I got pregnant, and then I had a baby, and then I'm like, got this whole new mom bod thing going on, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on with me. I'm still not like at the biggest that I ever was, but I'm not comfortable with myself at all at that point. And so this was just last August that I had my daughter. And I'm sorry, I feel like I'm making this long, so I'll try to be brief now. But so I decide like, I'm in mom mode. I'm staying home with her. I had taught school for 5 years, and we knew that once we had a baby that I was gonna stay home, and I wanted to be a mom. I wanted to be able to stay home. And but you kind of get in this mode like where you do everything for baby. You cook dinner, you do laundry, you do this, you do that, and then when do you actually squeeze in the time for you? And I wasn't making that time for me, and I was feeling awful about myself. I wasn't able to wear my clothes. I was still like fastening my pants with a ponytail holder. I was just super uncomfortable in my own skin. I hated looking in the mirror. I mean, I would be in tears a lot. I was very uncomfortable. So I knew something had to change, and I also was not getting a lot of adult interaction. I was staying home all the time, and I had saw my coach posting. I had been in one of her free groups before, and I was like, okay. And my sister knew her, so I was like, okay. She had posted like this fit, which maybe some of you saw one of us post, like that she was having a boot camp, or had 5 spots on her team. And I was like, okay, I think I want to do this because I need to get in shape, and this mama is in shape, and she's happy, and knows how to eat healthy, and she's making money. I was like, I could do all of those things. So I decided it's going to get me into shape, and it was going to be like a job that I could do because I was staying home. I knew I could make time for this. So I was really excited about that. So I just decided to dive right in. I did it all at once. I bought my challenge pack, and I started getting fit. I started sharing my journey, and and I started seeing results. And guess what? I didn't wait to share. I just shared. I shared at my first before picture with no after picture, and I just kept sharing my journey every single day. And I felt like that helped people to be relatable to me, and so they were able to feel like they could reach out to me and I could reach out to them and tell them what's been working for me. So that's how I got my business started. Okay, and so now that was kind of long, I know, so I need to speed it up. But basically, once I got into the business, I realized not everybody jumps right in like that. There's a lot of fears about coaching, which I had some of those, but I had decided in my mind that I was just doing it. And sometimes I'm that kind of person, not sometimes, all the time. When I decide something, by golly, I'm doing it. But there are also fears that still pop up in my mind that I know people have from the beginning. And some of those fears, like a big one that I still struggle with, but I know that I can make it, is time. It's like, I don't have time for this. I don't have time to post every day. I don't have time to do this. I gotta, do this with my baby, do this for my husband, take care of this, run this errand. But you do. You just got to make the time. Everybody has the same 24 hours in a day. We just have to make the time. And so it seems a little overwhelming at first, but you definitely can make the time, because ultimately, first off, you're making the time for yourself, just to get your fitness in, to get your mind right. And that's really, really important. And then you make time for your business if the business is something you choose, you want to really invest in, okay? But first and foremost, it's you, and then it's your business, okay? And then another fear or objection that people have is that, what was I saying? Oh, that we'll run out of people. Sorry, I have some notes down here just in case. Is that you'll run out of people. And guys, it seems that way. You're like, I only have 100 friends on Facebook. They're not all going to want to do it, or, you won't run out of people, because you'll add people to your network every day. And there's people from high school, people from college, people that I have reconnected with that I never thought in a million years I would reconnect with, that have jumped into accountability groups with me, bought challenge packs, became coaches. It's incredible. Plus, I've got to build these relationships again with people who have kids, and it's just like you're building this new community, and it's so much fun. So you will not run out of people. There are lots and lots of people in the world / the US and Canada. Just like people say there are many fish in the sea, there are lots of people. So you will not run out, okay? And another one is the cost. And Erin touched on this a little bit. But cost, definitely, people are like, I can't spend $140 on a program. But guys, that's your startup cost. That starts your business. Okay, so if you don't even want to do the business, that just starts your health and fitness journey. So what do you have to lose? You have absolutely nothing to lose, because you're going to gain fitness, or you're going to be right where you are. You have nothing to lose. So I really challenge you to make that investment in yourself, because that is absolutely what you're doing with this company. If you apply what you learn and you work on yourself and help others, you will gain everything, okay? Another fear or objection is you don't want to be salesy. I will say this was one fear that I did have. I remember I had decided to sign up and everything, and it was my first week, and I was in our awesome training, because our big team, our Mama Bear team, is super, super awesome. And that's Team Inspiration, and they have this training anyway. So I was in the training, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to start posting. I was in the training for a couple days. Like I said, it was the first week, and I was like, what am I gonna do? I can't sell anything. You don't have to sell anything. That's what I figured out. Yes, Erin, absolutely. Sorry, girls, I just saw the comments popping up. But obviously people have to buy products, to become a coach or to get in a challenge group. But it's not about the selling, it's about the changing of the lives. It's that sounds so cliche, but it's so flipping true. It is nobody comes into this business and does the work, even if it's just the accountability groups, and isn't changed in some way. Okay, so like you're sharing your journey, you're sharing what this business has done for you, what this workout program has done for you, what these shakes have done for you, what reading your personal development, which are like books that are to help you from the inside, like on things that you're struggling with, self-confidence, communication, marriage, parenting, whatever. And you're just sharing that. And you're going to be talking to people, and just like you would share your favorite restaurant, you're sharing your favorite program and what it's done for you and how it's changed your life. And people will want to jump on board with you. Okay? This one too, okay? Which I just dove in with this one. But some people feel like, oh my gosh, I'm 175 pounds. I can't post my before picture. I can't post this stuff. Nobody's going to want to join me if I look, if I look this big, or if I look out of shape, or if I... No. Get that out of your head like for reals. Because, guys, nobody's going to want to join you if right off the bat you look like you have a six-pack and you're 120 pounds and perfect. Nobody wants to join something that looks impossible. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's bad if you have a six-pack and you're 120 pounds. That's freaking awesome. I'm just saying, like, there's a journey that it takes to get there. People want to be on that journey with you. So show them where you started and just keep going, okay? So that's how this works. And then there's a trillion really cool things about this business, but like step out of your comfort zone. That's what this is all about. Well, I mean, it's about a lot of things, but stepping out of your comfort zone is what you do on a daily basis as a coach sometimes, and it's so stinking good for you. Okay, stepping out of your comfort zone is where you grow. It's where you grow in your personal life, it's where you grow in your fitness journey, and it's where you grow in your business. So make sure that you're doing that. Yeah, Erin, absolutely. I struggle too because I post how I do. I'm normal. Yeah. Being normal, being yourself, being authentic, that's what you do. And like, if you're having a bad day, like share about it. But then you can talk about the positive and how you turn that around, or how it's going to be better next time. You just don't let yourself completely go out of control. But yeah, Erin's absolutely right. People can relate to those struggles. Because who doesn't want Oreos? I always want Oreos. That's why I can't buy them. I'll eat them all. Okay. As coaches, we try to be a positive light, share positive things, the positive things that we're reading, things that are going on in our life. Like, you're just trying to be a positive light. And the last thing I want to talk about is that 3 different types of coaches. You have a discount coach, who basically signs up and they're like, I just want to try it out. I want to do the 25% discount. I love the shakes or whatever. And they're just on board for the discount right now. Eventually, if they wanted to work the business, they could, but they're just wanting to do the discount. Second type of coach is a hobby coach. Now, a hobby coach, they're kind of just dabbling in it. Maybe they want to save up some money for a vacation or something like that. So maybe every once in a while, they'll sell a challenge pack. And maybe just to a friend or a family member, just getting a little money here and there. That's a hobby coach. Then there's a business builder. And business builders are the coaches that are actively working their business. They're doing those 3 vital behaviors that Amanda was talking about in the last video. And they're inviting to challenge groups. They're building relationships with people. They are a product of the product every day. They're working out. They're drinking their shake. And they're showing people their progress. And they're adding people to their network every day because they're building that network so that they don't feel like they're running out of people. Okay, and they're in it with both feet, and they are just building their business and planning to make money off of it. So those are the 3 different type of coaches, and I hope I covered some things that maybe you had questions about. I'll wait just a minute. I know I was probably on here way too long, so I'll wait just a minute. I know there's a delay too, so type a question if you have one, and I'll answer it. If not, and you type one of us will go back and answer it later. Any questions about being a coach? We have another video coming up too about a life-changing story. Okay, another minute, and it probably won't even be a minute because sometimes I'm impatient, so it might be like 30 seconds. Oh, Amanda, I just saw your comment. I felt intimidated working with somebody. Their health and fitness, I couldn't relate. Yeah, absolutely. I can't either. It's all about being able to relate to people because we're all normal people. Alrighty, y'all. Yep, the next one might be a tearjerker. You might want to grab your tissues. It'll be about 5 minutes. She's an amazing coach on our big team. She's awesome. So I'm going to post it, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.